Alright, also look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the breaking news surrounding the Red Point King, Michael Chandler, and what this most recent news means for his career moving forward. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,500 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Well. Alright, so look, it's official. Michael Chandler's career has basically been wasted. The highly anticipated fight between Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor is officially off. And honestly, this really isn't that much of a surprise anymore. We've been hearing about this matchup for what feels like forever, with all the rescheduling, the delays, and the broken promises. Meanwhile, Michael Chandler has literally spent 3 solid years of his prime chasing after a fight that never even came close to happening. And look, when you think about it, those 3 years were times in which Michael Chandler could have spent delivering the kind of electrifying fights that the UFC fans knew and love him for. He was that explosive guy that was always putting on a show with knockout power along with his relentless style. Instead, he got shrugged along, used and abused, and was absolutely brown-nosing Conor McGregor in order for him to get his act together. And during that time, not only did the Notorious pretty much ghost him like some type of crazy ex, but Michael Chandler has legitimately been forgotten by the entire MMA world. The fighters moved on, the UFC moved on, and Michael Chandler, on the other hand, has stayed in this type of weird limbo, waiting for a payday that never showed up. But now, don't get me wrong, I really feel bad for Michael Chandler right now. He's a great guy as well as a fan favorite and has always come off as humble as well as likable. But here's the thing. Everyone and their mother told him that this Conor McGregor fight was an absolute pipe dream. Not only did his fans warn him, but also other MMA creators warned him. Everyone can see that this was a lost cause, but Chandler kept holding on to hope that Mr. Conor McGregor would actually show up. Now, fast forward 3 years and Michael Chandler's career is basically hanging from a single thread. He has literally, quite literally wasted his prime for absolutely nothing. All for a shot at that Red Point that Conor McGregor famously promises but never delivers. But hey, at least we're getting a silver lining. We're finally getting a rematch between Michael Chandler and D Bronx. And if you're a fan of epic UFC fights, then you know this is a big deal. Their first fight was absolutely insane and probably one of, if not the best 2-round fight that you'll ever see. Both of them were super close to finishing each other, but at the end, D Bronx came out on top and took the belt. Now, Michael Chandler's got a shot at redemption, which is something he desperately needs at this point right now. But that being said, it's really not looking good for Iron Michael this time around. Chandler has been out of action for nearly 3 years, which has been one of the longest as well as the most embarrassing layoffs in UFC history. Meanwhile, Charlie Olives, though, is coming off of a loss against Arman Tsarukyan back in April, is probably more hungrier than ever for a win and possibly even more dangerous than the first time they fought. And if you ask me, this is the start of the D Bronx era part 2, where he's coming back even stronger than ever. And rumor has it that this fight will be set to be the co-main event for UFC 309 in November, so there is plenty of time for the hype to build up for this fight. And I am honestly super excited because I'm a huge D Bronx fan, so seeing him back in action is always something to look forward to. But at the same time, I cannot help but feel kind of bad for Michael Chandler. This guy has been absolutely used and abused and thrown away by not only Conor McGregor himself, but by the entire UFC. Spent years waiting around for a fight that never happened and is now being thrown back into the lion's den against a more dangerous and hungrier D Bronx Oliveira. Yikes. And you know, when you think about it, at the end of the day, Michael Chandler's career is most likely going to go down as one of the biggest what-ifs in UFC history. What if he hadn't waited for Conor McGregor? What if he stayed active and kept fighting during his prime years? It's, kind of hard not to look back and think of all the opportunities that Michael Chandler has missed. And, whether he pulled off a miracle, like an absolute miracle in this rematch or not, Michael Chandler's career will always carry around that weight of unfulfilled potential. And yeah, that's kind of got to sting. But that's all I've got to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of all of this Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler, Charles D Bronx mess, because I don't know, man, I kind of really put this thing together real quick, so let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.